Life is short, but most people live like they've got infinite time. They scroll, binge, and wake up in a year wondering where it all went. But what if you could break out of that loop? What if every day became a chance to grow, level up, and move towards something real? Today, I'm giving you that blueprint, not just motivation, but a battle-tested guide to unlock your potential. This is part one of what I've learned over 20 years of trial, error, and hard-earned wisdom. Subscribe so you don't miss part two, and make sure to stick around to the end for a challenge and a secret only 1% of Americans learn. And I promise, by the end, you'll know exactly what to do next. First, a quick disclaimer. Here at Stick Talks, my goal is to help you, not just to get you hyped. I'm not here for cheap motivation that fades in a day. This channel is about actionable advice that gets you one step closer to your full potential. I'm covering 7 key mindsets and habits that transformed my life. For each one, I'll share a personal story and give you a plan you can apply today. 1. The time warp. High school, where it felt like it'd last forever when we were freshmen, until it didn't. One moment you're a freshman thinking graduation is light years away. Next thing you know, you're out of there wondering where the years went. Graduating high school, I look back to the girl I kissed, the fight I got into, the teacher who took me in as their son, and all the dumb things I did. But it felt like weeks, not years. Why? That's when I realized we remember the big moments, not the days we live on autopilot. So don't live life on default. Take control and be in charge. Each day, have one goal to accomplish. It could be prayer, the gym, or trying something that makes you uncomfortable, even if it's a small win. Just have a goal and sense of direction. Be present by making your brain pay attention. Think of your attention like a spotlight. Usually it goes from thought to thought, but when you consciously direct that spotlight onto the present moment, you're telling your brain, this matters. Notice this. It's easier said than done, but filtering out distractions and reminding yourself, what is the goal of today, will help. The magic happens when you're aware and taking in the small details of your surrounding. This is where time slows down and memories are made. 2. Know what actually matters. If you've made it this far in the video, you know you're capable of reaching your full potential. But knowing isn't enough. You need to take action on what matters most. But what matters most to you? Is it family? That relationship on your mind? The skill you're mastering? Whatever it may be, pause the video and write it down. That's your non-negotiable. The thing you will work on every day, no matter how small the steps are. My non-negotiable goal was getting off social media. I noticed I was losing my time to endless scrolling, but I knew I needed to contribute more time into my business and family. So I deleted TikTok, but it wasn't easy. Before I knew it, I caught myself going to Reels and Shorts doing the same thing that I tried to stop by deleting TikTok. But it stuck once I figured out my why, which was providing a better life for the people I love. Once I identified my why, all the excuses became plain lies. And like a marathon, each day without endless scrolling got me one step closer to the finish line. Since you've written down your non-negotiable, now identify your why. I come with humility when I say this. When you want to quit, not if, but when you want to quit, read out loud your why and remind yourself who or what you're doing this for. Use your why to build that non-negotiable habit, whatever it may be. Exercise, becoming more outgoing, or less spending. Just do it. 3. Real connections, real impact. University. A lot of students spoke negatively about professors. To challenge that, I made it my mission to humanize myself and the professor. So at the start of every semester, I stayed after class to introduce myself and show curiosity in the subject.
Greetings and salutations, Professor Huz/Fine Shiat.
It was simple but powerful. I was now present in the professor's mind and made them feel seen. That effort built trust, making it much easier to ask for help or questions. I like to compare relationships to gardens. Each kind act is water, each conversation is sunlight, and if you tend to the garden consistently, the relationship will grow. So put effort into relationships and watch them grow. Let me tell you a secret truth I'll stand by forever. The strongest bonds are forged through struggle. Shared pain builds unbreakable connection, and I learned this from Marine Corps training, where strangers become my lifelong brothers. So embrace the struggle and keep your head up high. Start by choosing one person you want to build a stronger relationship with, a friend, a mentor, a classmate, whoever. Send them a thoughtful text today, check in with them, or compliment them next time you see them. Just make them feel seen. Keep that up once a week. and watch that relationship grow. 4. Control the reaction. Ever been on the road and it seems like people forgot how to drive? It used to make me lose it. But one day I realized those initial emotions were controlling me, and that had to change. The reaction is mine to dictate. So when something poked me, I paused, took a deep breath, and then decided how to respond. I struggled a lot with anger, and I will be going deeper into this in another video. So subscribe if you want to know how I overcame it. Back to the video. It didn't always work, but it was better than before. And that's what I was aiming for. Improvement over perfection. Every little win helped me get one step closer to my full potential. To begin, you should start implementing the 90-second rule. Next time you feel triggered, pause, breathe, calm down, and then respond. You can start using this method with small things, whether it be traffic, internet trolls, or annoying group chats who blow up your phone. All jokes aside, with practice, you'll strengthen what I like to call the emotional muscle. It may be intangible, but it's definitely real and will allow you to be in control, not those intense feelings. 5. Step into the unknown. Joining the military was the scariest yet best decision of my life. If I didn't step outside my comfort zone, I wouldn't have met the people I now call family and the opportunities I now have. When you're young, it's your job to take smart risks. Try things, fail, learn, and grow. But I didn't know that, so I chased money first, without providing value, and I failed miserably. I needed to work on myself, and the Marine Corps was my solution. Once I became knowledgeable, I began radiating value and success started chasing me. So pick one new skill to learn this month. Editing, sales, but honestly, it can be anything you got your mind on. Find a course or a mentor, and if money is tight, realize that YouTube, Google, and AI can help you in every step for free, but it will cost discipline. Don't repeat my mistake of wasting time, because before you know it, 4 years passed by and you didn't get one step closer to your full potential. With that knowledge you gained, apply it immediately and take action. Don't wait. Don't overthink. Just learn, try, fail, repeat. 6. Protect the engine. Health is the second most important thing in life. God is first, but most people ignore their health until it's too late. Think about it. The tiniest injury or fever can prevent you from operating at full capacity. When I finally prioritized sleep and nutrition, everything changed. My grades, up. My gym lifts, strong. My mood, unmatched. Money coming in, higher than ever before. My ability to continually focus and make great decisions was intensified, and it all started with sleep and water. So if you've been neglecting your health or simply want to improve it, start off by cutting out one sugary drink. Replace it with water. Keep that going till you're no longer dependent on that soda or energy drink, and start going to sleep at a consistent time to build that schedule in your body. Make sure to aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep, preferably 8 hours. Make your health a non-negotiable. Health fuels everything, so don't take it for granted like I did. Respect yourself and your body, and it will pay dividends for years to come. 7. Learn it, live it. Learning is powerful, but only if you apply it. I started reviewing subjects weekly instead of cramming, and suddenly, I actually understood what I was learning. Crazy, right? Once I learned something, I applied it by teaching a classmate who was struggling, and that forced me to break down the topic into smaller and easily understandable parts, which allowed me to see that difficult course through different lenses. With enough practice, I began getting A's consistently, and you can too. This week, explain something you've learned to someone else. This is called active recall, where you retrieve information from your memory, and it's the secret sauce. Make sure to space out your studying. 30 minutes over 4 days is way more effective than studying 2 hours before the exam. There have been studies done by the American Psychological Association to back this claim up. Finally, knowledge sticks when you use it. So remind yourself about that topic and implement it into your life. You'll realize you don't have a bad memory. You just needed to know how to learn. Conclusion. That's only half of what I've learned in over 20 years of self-improvement. If even one chapter hit you today, apply it. Don't just feel inspired. Do something with it. In a few days, I'll be dropping part 2, and you won't want to miss it. We'll talk money, mindset, creativity, and how I did it while being a U.S. Marine and student of life. I'll leave you guys with the challenge. Drop a comment below with one thing you're committing to change this week. Let's build accountability together. If you liked the video, subscribe, drop your feedback in the comments, and hit the bell so you don't miss part 2. And I'll see you guys in the next one.